In this episode, I would like to show you a method for locking RPM packages to a particular version. Let's say, for example, that you have a package installed on a server, and that a package update is coming which will likely break your configuration. You would like to somehow exclude this package from getting updated. Today we're going to look at a Yum plugin called versionlock, which will help us achieve our goal. I've set up an example using the httpd package to illustrate the problem. Let's run yum update httpd. As you can see, an update was found along with a dependency called httpd tools. But let's say, for the sake of this example, that we want to keep these at their current versions. There is a package called yum plugin versionlock, which we can use to solve our problem. Let's take a look at the package info by running yum info yum plugin versionlock. As you can see, it has a very specific purpose. It's a Yum plugin to lock specific packages from being updated. Sounds exactly like what we're looking for. Let's go ahead and install it by running yum install yum plugin versionlock. I like to use RPM query list and then the package name, in this instance yum plugin versionlock, to see what files were installed for a particular RPM. This just helps to give a little info about where config files live. As you can see here, the first couple lines are the config files, and then there's the plugin itself, some documentation, and then the man page. Let's take a look at the versionlock.conf file. It looks pretty straightforward, and it points to this versionlock.list file. This is where the locked RPM names will live. Now that we know about versionlock, let's run yum update httpd again. We're doing this just to refresh our memory, and so that we can record the package names. Armed with these package names, we're going to run yum versionlock httpd and httpd tools. In the output, you can see that it says adding versionlock on the packages we specified. Let's have another look at the versionlock.list file, just to make sure that it has our additions. Yep, looks good. Okay, now that we have the yum versionlocks in place, let's run yum update httpd again. It looks like it's working since it says no packages marked for update. You can also safely run yum update to update all packages. If you scroll up, you'll see that there is no httpd or httpd tools listed here. Just before I conclude this episode, I'd like to mention that if the package has already been updated, there is a handy yum option called show duplicates. We can use it like this by running yum list httpd show duplicates. This will list all instances of httpd in our repo. Normally you'll only see the most recent version, so if you need to downgrade a package for some reason, you can use the show duplicates to find and install older package versions. And then you can use versionlock to lock the package to the older version. Hopefully you found this episode useful. And if you ever need to lock a package to a particular version, yum versionlock is what you need. Alright, that concludes this episode. Thanks for watching. If you would like to get notified about future episodes, please subscribe to my mailing list. You can do this by going to the Get Notified link in the header and entering your email address. Have questions, comments, or concerns about this episode? What about episode ideas? I'd love to hear your feedback, either good or bad. Shoot me an email, justin@sysadmincasts.com.